Hey guys, what's going on? This is Reno. I'm so glad you guys decided to tune in. Today we're going to talk about something really cool. Well, I love this stuff, so I think it's really cool. It's a mental lattice way of thinking. Now, mental lattice way of thinking is just kind of a big fancy word for saying we're putting a filter in our brain to evaluate financial decisions as they come across. You can use this in any type of, in any area of your life, but this particular one is for money. Now, this was popularized by a guy named Charlie Munger. Charlie Munger is less well known than his business partner, Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett's probably arguably the greatest investor of all time. So if he and his business partner have something to say about money, I think we should probably pay attention and listen, right? So check this out. This is really cool. This is called the 4 pillars of investing. Number 1, first pillar is safety. Now, when you understand the safety pillar, you start to ask questions like, how safe is my money? Can I lose my money? What kind of losses have been in this investment over a long period of time? Okay, it's pretty straightforward, the safety pillar. So pillar number 2, liquidity. Okay, what does liquidity mean? It means liquid, cash. If I need my money, how quickly can I get it into cash, right? So I'm gonna ask you a question. Say my goal is to buy real estate in the next 30 days, okay? Where do you think, if I have a large sum of money and I'm gonna use it pretty quick within the next 30 days, where do you think I should put that money? I need it somewhere safe and I need it somewhere liquid where I can get access to it so real quick. 3, 2, 1, it's a bank, right? If you said bank, congratulations, you get 5 points. These points mean nothing, by the way, but congratulations, you got it right. Exactly, the bank is safe and the bank is liquid. If I put $100 in the bank, I'm pretty sure it's insured. I can go in there, and at the same time, I can go in there to the teller or to the ATM and I can pull that money out. So it's liquid, so it's safe and it's liquid. So if my goal is real estate in the next 30 days, that's where I need to put it. But what if my goals change? What if I don't want to buy real estate in 30 days? What if I want to stash my money? I want to save it 20, 30 years, right? So that's where the pillar of number 3 comes in. Where's my number 3? Pillar number 3 is ROR, rate of return. Okay, so if you think you're gonna stash your money away in a bank for the next 30 to 40 years, the national average on a checking and savings account right now is 0.09%. Now, if we use the rule of 72, which is a mathematical formula that calculates how fast your money doubles, and we plug those numbers in, your money will double in about 800 years. Okay, that's not getting it done. Okay, now if I'm trying to grow my money and have something for retirement or anything for later on down the line, 800 years, I'm not going to see that money. My kids aren't going to see that money. My kids' aren't going to see that money. Okay, that's a generational type gap. That's not getting it done for me. It's definitely not even going to beat inflation. So if I need to, so when you understand a rate of return pillar on this side, if you understand a rate of return pillar, you ask those kind of questions. What's the rate of return on this particular investment? Because yeah, a bank is safe and a bank is liquid, but it fails miserably when it comes to rate of return. So those are the kind of things you can ask whenever you start to use this mental lattice work of thinking. The last one, the last pillar, probably the most undervalued and not thought about in better terms, is taxes. Other than procrastination, you putting off tomorrow what should be done today, taxes is your biggest enemy. Okay, if you don't know how your money's being taxed, it can put you in a very, very bad situation in retirement. Okay, if you can mitigate your taxes and get them down to the legal minimum, you can actually hit your financial goals 30 to 50% faster. So you just got to know, the tricks, and that's what we're here for. We'll teach you that also. So let's wrap this up. This is I love this stuff. First pillar, safety. How safe is my money? Can I lose my money? Number 2, liquidity. How fast can I get it into cash? Number 3, rate of return. What type of rate of return has this investment done over a long period of time? And finally, and probably the most important, taxes. How am I going to be taxed on my money? Am I going to be tax-free, tax now, or tax later? I hope this helped, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will have more videos coming soon, so thank you so much for tuning in.